Should we do black this week? Did you do black last time?
I can't remember. No, I think I was red.
Yeah, just say shut the fuck up. And anyway, Eddie Hearn, first of all, yes, please. Can we have more face-offs live?
Yeah, it was good. I just want to do some different stuff, really, because I feel like the old press conference, it's a bit like, just something a little bit different. I like the face-offs and I like them as a TV show, but just to do it live and to do it as a press conference kind of format. And I'm good at a few things, but I think I'm kind of like the only person that can do that rather than bringing in a presenter. Not saying I'm a presenter, but I think if I'm the promoter, I want to talk about the fight. I want to I'm the one building the narrative. So, and I think if you watch that, you're excited for the fight. You understand the two individuals, you understand what they think, you understand their journey, you understand what's on the line. So hopefully people enjoyed it.
Well, I tell you what you did do. You brought out a side to Jack Catterall of it, talking about knocking people out. When has he said that before?
And I think that Jack punches hard, but he's not always finished the job. He dropped Regis Prograis very heavily, hurt Josh Taylor, hurt Linares. But is he a knockout artist? No, but he's quite adamant that he wins this fight by knockout. And it's a bold statement. Barboza's 31-0. He's coming off a big win against Ramirez. So I'm looking forward to not just a great fight, but a great undercard as well in Manchester.
Jamie said he believes that Jack will step up for this fight because he knows that this fighter is really game. He knows that Arnold's going to come and try and take his head off. We're already seeing that at the press conference. Yeah. You can see that he's rattled. Are you expecting a different Jack Catterall this fight?
I think we'll get an aggressive Jack Catterall. I mean, Barboza's a very good fighter. He's 31-0. He's extremely skilled. It's a top fight. It's the interim world championship. The winner's got to fight Teofimo, but they might also become world champion in the process. So this fight means a lot. And to be fair, Barboza, he's come to Manchester, right? He's getting well paid, but he's decided to come and he has no fear, and he'll give the fight fans a great fight next Saturday.
I like the fact that you've introduced Pat Brown. You can see, I can see why you chose him. He has got character. He's already got that character. He knows everybody that was at the, at the top seats with him. Are you nervous about his debut, or have you got that 100%?
To be honest, I would have probably chose someone. I know I get criticised for tough matchmaking, but I would have chose someone easier.
Would you?
The kid's 15-5. He's fighting. He had a draw with Vasil Duka, who can really fight.
We know what he can do.
Yeah, and but I guess when you're a quality fighter, you're probably going to do better against better opposition. I just feel like he has taken 2,000 tickets.
That's insane.
To sell out of his hand. You build up to that, like Josh Warrington, Johnny Fisher, the biggest ticket sellers in the country. They started selling 200, 300. They never just started off 6 round of 2,000. So this kid is the pride of Manchester. He's got a great story. You heard about scaffolding site with Crawler.
I love that.
He's a proper working class hero and a brilliant fighter. Very exciting. And you'll see the debut March 28th.
One of the things I did like that you've said, and you said it in a couple of interviews, that you want your fighters at a certain level. They belong to, it's like Matchroom have now set a bar. We want to stand it. It's almost like the 11 plus. You got to pass it to get in, and yours is like the English and the British level. Sending out a message to fighters, look, you're not going to get an easy ride with us. We want a certain calibre of fighters. Where did that come from, Eddie?
Just because I want to work with the best, really. I mean, not every fighter that you have is going to become a world champion. And there are fighters that fight for the British and Commonwealth that have got a place on the card. They sell tickets, they're exciting, and you need a great product. But really, the reality is, I want elite, world-class fighters. And if you can't get past English title or maybe British titles, it's not an easy thing to win. Maybe it's ain't for you. Might be a dozen promoters that will sign you and work with you, but I want those fighters that have the potential to win world titles. You have to have the potential to win a world title, at least. And again, you can't fail at English title level and have the potential to win a world title. It just doesn't work like that. So, yes, our matchmaking generally is quite tough, but we're seeing great cards and we're seeing good fights off the back of it.
What I want to touch on finally is the way that you addressed the potential fight with Martin Bakole and Anthony Joshua. Straight away, you came out, you said, listen, we haven't started talks for that. We're not ruling the fight out, but you drew a line on a potential rumour that was just going wild.
Look, you hear all kinds of shit, but you don't often hear someone from the industry just kind of flat bat lying about a fight signed and agreed. We've not had not one conversation. It's not like it's close or there's been a draft contract or we've even discussed a date we've just never discussed it. And I saw it come up on TalkSport. Bakole
Done.
AJ signed.
Yeah.
Done. I'm like, what? So, yeah, I mean, we've not had one conversation yet. Don't rule it out. Great fight. But February 22nd, after that, we'll be in a position to look at cementing AJ's next fight for early summer.
We love it. Listen, Eddie, thank you so much for your time. Please do more of these
I'll
live
try.
face-offs.
See you next week.
Brilliant. Oh,
People say I'm toxic, and honestly, I don't care.